Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's my acrimonious partner, Dr. Drew, just weaving something we were talking about into a sentence. See, you got to use them, Drew, or you lose them.
No, I use them.
1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Lisa Loeb in the studio tonight.
Hello.
Great to see you, sweet pea.
You too.
Well, I just had some good news, which is Lisa and Dweezil Zappa have broken up. And
That's good news? Because
it is for me.
Oh.
Because there's a potential there, even though you're married.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean,
The fantasy is reignited.
Here's what I'm saying. And I think we can all do this. We all think this way as guys. And girls probably think this way, too. There's certain people you like. They're in your wheelhouse.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you don't want them to be taken.
Lisa Loeb is an attractive, talented, beautiful woman. But, not a pinup model, just attractive. But she's in my wheelhouse.
Nice.
I like the glasses. I like sort of the mousy look. It's my
mousy.
thing. Mousy hot.
Okay, mousy hot is better.
Yeah. Sounds like a horrible Chinese dictator, doesn't it? Mao say hot. Oh, he's a tyrant. Killed many of his own people in the revolution.
Oh, Lordy.
No, mousy hot. No, mousy's not bad.
It's not mousy.
Well, mousy's sort of sleeper hot.
Sleeper hot.
can't
Adam,
be-
you better just
Okay,
come
that's what
right
I'm
out
saying.
with it. Go with the librarian and the porno.
I'll say
or
this,
something.
yeah. You can't be mousy
The
and fat.
librarian works better.
I'll tell you that much,
More
right?
appropriate.
Yeah. And it's hard to be mousy and have bad skin, too.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You don't have any of those things. Now,
no.
here's my point. I always liked you.
Okay.
And Dweezil was one of these guys who always got too many chicks for his own good. I didn't like that guy.
For that reason.
I didn't like him for that reason.
Yeah.
I don't like guys.
like him
I don't like
personally.
guys that all the chicks like.
You like him
I have no
personally.
problem with him as a human being and an artist or anything else. But I always felt like he got a little too much thrown his
So
way.
when he got Lisa, that was it.
I didn't like that.
That was it. Okay.
And it was a situation where because she's not the big fake boobed pinup girl, he doesn't get crap for it. He looks good for it. You're with Lisa Loeb. It's like, oh, smart. Good move.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Well, we were talking about it because last time I was on, months ago, we were talking about why weren't we married, but we were actually broken up at the time. And so now I'm dating, though, which we can talk about later.
Yeah,
It's been really fun.
She
how
was.
about that?
Because I was in 2 back-to-back 6-year relationships, and I never really dated before. I kind
Important
of
to
dated
that.
in college, but not date where you go out on dates and you do
Lisa went
fun
to Brown.
things.
She went to Brown. I just underlined it. Yeah.
Mousy Brown.
Mouse. Was it Mouse hot?
Hot mouse.
Hot Mouse. He's a tyrannical leader. Dyed his hair black. It was a mess.
22 across.
Oh, weird
He killed his
mustache.
own brother-in-law. Yeah. So now you're dating. Are you now what do you like? What are you looking for?
That's why I'm dating. Because
You don't know.
That out
in
finally.
some ways, I know what I'm looking for, probably what every man and woman is looking for in their partner, somebody who's smart, cute, clever but not too clever.
Adam, you're out then. You're out. You're too
Well,
clever.
no.
No, I like people who are very clever and funny, but also people who have a good, kind heart.
I'm
You know,
ultra
I'm
clever. I just
too
don't,
clever,
But no,
that's what
I
I'm
don't know it.
Yeah, but she might
No,
see it as
Drew,
too
you know
clever.
how I'm hot, but
No,
I
you're
don't
good
know.
clever.
that's
You're
right,
good
you're
clever.
Right.
Okay.
And personality is really important.
Yeah.
But, some kind of attraction is important.
Sure.
Probably somebody who's, age range is probably kind of important. Somebody who's not
too
more
far.
than like 5 years younger than me or 3 or 4.
No longer a peer.
Yes.
You can't not be a peer.
They have to be a peer.
Yeah.
In fact, a cultural peer is fun, too. Somebody who knows all the same cultural references I do. Because, then you can joke around about them more.
I got your man right here, Engineer Chris. He's great.
He's like, what?
He's never heard
Me?
of the Beach Boys, huh? It's
So
great.
Bonita Bazaar, what?
No, he's your man. You're
So-
looking to get just a little outside of
Yeah.
your dating envelope. You go Chris.
Nice.
When you're ready to take a little walk on the wild side,
Nice.
you go Engineer Chris.
Go out
But
to a nice restaurant.
let me. That's right. He lives at home, so he's got plenty of cash to
Perfect.
burn on the ladies.
Great.
But his mom gives him privacy when he puts the tube sock on the knob. That means I'm beating off. Do not disturb. But it'll
Sounds
work.
perfect for me.
It'll work with the lady
Great.
if a lady's in there too.
Yeah.
Let me ask this now. Now, Dweezil, obviously an accomplished musician. You're obviously an accomplished musician. Do you like that? I mean, do you want somebody who's in the music industry?
They don't have to be in the music industry. In fact, sometimes it's hard when somebody else is a songwriter because when you're at home, and it didn't happen with Dweezil, but I don't really like. Yeah, you don't really leave. You hear somebody working in the next room, and you really don't. You want to be not thinking, "Oh my gosh, I should be writing a song too."
Right.
But I do like people who are creative, and I've actually met a lot of interesting people who are creative, who are business people, who are just good business people who've created their own businesses and whatnot.
Engineer Chris made a cabin out of popsicle sticks once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unfinished wood gives me the chills, actually.
Oh, really?
Isn't that weird?
Hot chills or bad chills?
Like bad chills.
No.
Like
That could be a
popsicle
problem
sticks.
with us.
Chopsticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird on the tongue.
All right, Drew, stop
Yeah, like
kissing
a-
ass. What do you want, the plastic ones with sushi goes
I'm just
sliding
saying, I
right
know what
out
you're
of
talking
that?
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what you get a little splinter in your tongue?
So you're just dating right now. Nothing serious. And do you get
Well-
set up? That's usually how it
There's
works,
some
right?
sort of almost serious things.
Really?
But I think I'm still, now I understand the whole timing issue. I'm still not ready
You're
to.
not ready.
I'm still not ready. Like, I still feel like it's like when a kid graduates from college and they have to go to Europe and wear those terrible shoes and backpack around and
Right.
that. So I'm sort of in that place right now. And, wait, what did you say about dating? Dating? Dating. Going out to dinner. And,
I want to know, like, most of the celebrity people I know, when they end up dating, they get set up.
It's great. It is great. When the breakup was actually official, they actually ran like a chyron on the bottom of the CNN news for a full day.
Yeah.
That the breakup had happened. So all of a sudden,
Phones
I mean,
start
not all of
ringing.
a sudden, but I feel like I am a woman in my 30s. I do want to get married and have children, and I feel like it's something I need to focus on. If it's something that I want, it's something I need to focus on, but not to be cheesy and compare it to songwriting. It's not something that you like. Every date is like, oh, this is going to be the marriage. It's still an experience, but it's something to focus on. So I did tell my parents and their friends and my,
keep an
doctors,
eye
my
out.
ENT, my friends, my family, and say, hey, this is where I am. This is what I'm doing. And I've met so many really great people. I've been really lucky.
Yeah, you know what? It's nice too. It's like when you do the celebrity stuff. Like, there's none of that. Well, who does she look like? Well, she looks like Lisa Loeb. You seen the video? Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's her. And then the guys are like, "Oh yeah, great." And then for women, it actually works good because women are usually less caught up in the physicality stuff, and they just go, "Well, he's an attorney, or he's a doctor, or he's a songwriter, or whatever, and he's a great guy, and he knows this guy, and he has all these mutual friends, and blah,
Right.
blah, blah." And then if you find out some hot chick dated him once, now you're in. He banged Charlize Theron once. Oh, I'm in.
Oh,
I'm
no.
in.
See, I don't think about that.
You know
You
what's
don't
interesting,
think
though?
you think about it, but I know you
the-
don't think you think about it, but you
The
think
way
about it.
she's dating is
Yeah.
what guys wait to be able to do, and why what they're expecting to do in delaying marriage.
Yeah. Never
They
happened.
want-
Oh,
but
interesting.
never-
Yeah, I'm sort
often-
of doing that now.
It never happens for many guys, but the fact that when guys go, I'm not ready, it's because they want to be there and looking around and then figuring out what they want to do.
Well, I feel like this is something that people do when they're younger. But like I said, I was in 2 very long-term relationships back to back, which were great. But now I'm in a different place, and so I'm doing this other thing.
You can just use mass media, though, to hasten things
Well,
along a little
you
bit.
get the crawl
Nice.
on CNN.
That's right.
Yeah, the crawl on CNN is a good yenta.
All right, let's, what are we going to do? We're going to hear something off the new CD.
Oh yeah, the new CD called "The Way It Really Is."
Actually, it says was.
Was.
Here.
That's it's a CD called "The Way It Really
Oh,
Is,"
yeah.
and the reason I called it "The Way It Really Is," originally it was called "Half and Half," but when we did the artwork, I didn't like the title. It was half and half because half of it is very dark and acoustic, which we're not going to hear tonight, and half of it is more produced. But I felt like I wanted a title of an album that really represented the theme of the album, which is really looking at life the way it is.
Which is Bambi.
Bambi. Well, of course, there has to be something cute on
There's
it.
deers, Drew.
There are
Please
deer.
describe.
They're dear.
Describe.
Bambi and her mom
Our
who
on
burns in the
cover.
fire.
Yeah.
Are magically resurrected next to Lisa.
Yes, and they're, that's on the cover.
All right. So, fifth CD, we'll hear something off it in just a couple of few. And for now, I guess we can get to the phones and speak to Joe. Joe.
You okay, start with the guy?
I never like starting with a
All
guy.
right, let's just try it tonight.
Really?
It's a quickie.
His fear of oral sex.
Quickie.
All right. Settle down there. You know, Lisa's now, she's a single woman in her 30s.
Very different.
Yeah, she's like a teenage boy. Quickie. I know. Engineer Chris going to start looking good
Hi,
by the
Mom
end
and
of the
Dad.
night.
My
I can
parents
tell
are
you that.
listening tonight.
Where are they? Are they in Texas, by the way?
They're here. They're actually in Los Angeles tonight.
Oh, they are.
They came to visit. They were going to near San Diego for their 40th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
To celebrate. And they found out I was playing at the Grove tomorrow night. So they said, we'll just stop in Los Angeles for a couple nights on the way to their vacation.
I forgot to give that a plug. But
It'd be nice to have a kid that's performing. You just we'll stop by and see your
my kid's going to be like, I'm going to be sleeping in a refrigerator box out in San Fernando. If you want to swing by, if you're driving through to Hemet, you swing by.
Throw some change.
Yeah, I'll give a toot on the horn and throw some change at you as I go by. Want me to mop up your own urine or fecal matter, or are you cool? I'll throw a thing of Nilla wafers out the window, and we'll keep going.
Fresh Nilla wafers.
Yeah. Drew, you sing. Your parents can watch you sing. Yeah? Drew sings opera, everybody. You can't watch your kids sing opera, though, can you?
Nah.
It's weird.
It's weird,
yeah. You need an
They get
acoustic
nervous.
guitar.
Yeah.
Joe?
Yes.
Caller Joe?
Yep.
You see
Yeah,
Drew?
good. You got out of that
See
one.
what happens?
All right.
Let's talk to...
Here you are.
It wasn't potted up. Joe?
No, he's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't hear him, Anderson, because we got that effed up phone line.
Did you hear him just now?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right.
No.
All right. And Anderson, be quiet. Let's talk to Catherine.
Trying to
Catherine,
help, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
27.
Much better.
There I am.
Hi.
Here we are. What's up?
I have a question for you about getting bikini waxes. I went for my second bikini wax ever in my life today. And as I was laying there and they were, like, ripping this hair out at the root, I was kind of thinking about what's the probability of contracting some type of STD from doing this. And the reason I ask is because she's got, like, one vat of wax that she's continually re-dipping this stick in.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I'm laying there, I was looking at it, and it kind of started freaking me out.
Yeah.
So,
I've never...
The wax is molten, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
It's pretty hot.
It's hot. It's not that the bacteria could survive in that. So I'd say it's about 0.
okay, I asked her how hot it was, and she said it's under 100 degrees.
Well, she was just doing that to shut you up because she was about to put it on your hoo-ha.
100 degrees centigrade.
It's like McDonald's.
Listen, you don't feel like you're getting branded.
I've never heard of anything being... It's an interesting question. I thank you for asking. We've never had the question. It's
It's
not-
interesting in how stupid it is,
No,
really.
No, it is. They
It's
get
sort of
it.
diabolical.
They get in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard
They-
stories.
They
Yeah.
get very, very much in there.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing, and it's only performed by Vietnamese women.
That's not true.
Asian.
Other Asian
No, that's
cultures
not
do it
true.
too. No.
And-
Okay. Here's the key. Okay. Here's my theory. I know it sounds horrible, but here's the deal. If you're going to have a woman work on that part of your body, she has to be either an Asian and speaking broken English, because I'm sorry, you don't count her as a person. She's like that.
That's totally not true.
It's
Are we
true.
getting into this?
It's true. It's true.
Are we gonna get into
Or
this?
she can be very heavy set, in which case you don't really count. She can't be like a peer.
Okay.
Can't be a 28-year-old chick.
Lisa could not be
I could not.
Go ahead.
I could
A
not be.
waxer.
I could not disagree with you more.
But-
Really?
but-
They're all Asian.
That's not
all
true.
the women. Every
the woman
single
I
one
go
of them.
see, she's not Asian.
Really?
She's not Asian. She's a beautiful woman.
What is she? She's
I
something.
think she's Polish. And
Polish?
she's incredible.
Well, hold on. Does she have an accent?
Yes.
I should spread this. Okay, here's the deal. You have to have an accent. You
But
you
that's
don't
not
have
true
to be
either.
Asian.
I've also been to another woman who did not have an accent.
Really?
She had an American accent.
Just
a
a
Southern California
plain old
accent.
white chick.
Yes, sir.
Wow. The only one. But was she heavy set?
No, she wasn't.
But
Was she in her 70s?
But
No, she wasn't.
But the point he's making, actually, I
Touche.
think is valid.
What, trying to have some kind of separation between you and the person who's looking at your crotch?
Thank you, Drew.
And it
That you
makes
don't know.
an interesting observation about how crazy our minds are, which is
You're right.
people do go, well, who do we know the same anyway? And how, I shouldn't be embarrassed by this kind of person.
Well, you have your leg wrapped around your head.
Yeah,
and
but
somebody's
but
like
that's the point. It's
closer
just
to you than your doctor.
But the point is the one you're making, which is, hey, it's just another person with a profession, and you're making
Right.
this a non-person just because of your discomfort. It's
Yeah.
weird. But that, I think, is valid. I think that's how our minds work.
Out here, all the waxing, nail pushing, all the people, all the women that crawl on top of the other women are usually some Asian.
How about
culture.
your doctor?
Doctor? I don't care. But now, let me say this: your wife's gynecologist, you'd much rather it be just some crazy accented guy who you had nothing in common with than some strapping, decent-looking guy with a little salt and pepper, and, from Harvard, right? You want to think of him as just some... I know it sounds horribly racist. It's forget about racist. Like, you can't identify with anything that he says or does. You're not going to run into him anywhere.
Me.
You or your wife, you don't run in the same circle.
No, yeah, we do.
You picture, you do, but you would prefer that he go back to his house high in the Himalayas after he's done looking at your wife's spread crotch and play some game that involved kicking a goat's head around. And then ate something you would never eat and spoke to his kid in some foreign tongue.
It's a little unfair because my perspective is different. You know what I mean?
You're a doctor.
Yeah.
I used to have a gynecologist that I had to stop seeing in Dallas. He was a great gynecologist, but I think he tried to make small talk whenever he was doing the exam because, people don't want to just tell you what's going on. They want to make small talk.
Just talk, yeah.
And but he would always talk to me every single time about how he was friends with Gopher from the Love Boat in college and how they were in a band together. And you know what? I just didn't want to hear about it anymore, so I switched.
Well, that's
a boundary problem.
I didn't really want to hear about Gopher.
Yeah, you don't need the guy with the sleeve rolled up fishing around going, heard the demo tape. It's great. Blew me away. It's fantastic. You're going places. Thank God I had this hat cam put in. Really going to make some money here. Yeah, okay, but here's my point. The reason you don't like the small talk either is because they start becoming a person in a certain way. And I know it sounds horrible. You don't want the connection.
My father's a doctor, and I like when they're just doing their work and telling you, this is what's going on. This is what I'm doing right now.
You want the professionalism.
Just do the professional. Do the job and tell me what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's it.
But if they're examining your elbow, they can go ahead and go off script. I play a little tennis too, and I know sometimes you're fine.
But that's related to the elbow. If it's like totally random, don't waste my time.
Even if it's related to the vagina, when the actual talk, when they're down there, you don't want to know the person.
You're
That's
actually,
you want the guy
believe it or
going,
not,
I know your dad. He's a good guy.
There's a fair amount of discussion about how to maintain boundaries and how not to do that kind of thing to somebody.
Yeah.
Or not to talk about other things.
How to keep appropriate boundaries, how to have a relationship, but not have it be familiar, but not so familiar that the boundaries.
Here's how a gynecologist should be, Drew. You ask some questions about birth control or the patch
I'm
versus...
the gynecologist?
No, I'm the gynecologist.
Okay.
You be my patient.
I'm interested in these shots. I heard about my girlfriends have these shots, and they but the Nuva ring, you put it where? How do you put one? How do you put that in?
I don't want them talking. They just... Go!
So it's Frankenstein's monster.
Go!
Right?
Get out! Yeah, they just shouldn't talk to you about anything. You have to be completely dressed and back in the thing, and then they should work through the secretary.
Yeah, you have to be wearing the paper towel that they've given you.
What kind of doctor's your dad?
Right.
He's a gastroenterologist.
Yeah. See, good bones here.
Yeah.
Went to Brown. Dad's into gas.
No, he's
into stopping the gas.
He puts tubes up the other end. Looks right.
Yes,
well,
he looks right
whatever.
in there.
He likes that part of the body, and that's my kind of guy. We could sit around.
You and he and gas. That's
At dinner, it's fantastic.
I'd blow a little gas. He'd be like, nice. Wow. Good work, son.
Yeah, right.
That's the way I picture it.
Well, that's an interesting
I tell him, close your eyes, Dr. Loeb. Guess what I ate for lunch? I don't know why I have to close your eyes.
That would be incredible if he could guess.
It's not like it comes out in the shape of a tuna melt or something.
Cauliflower.
Sarah? Sarah, you're 23. What's going on?
There we go.
Hi. I'm calling in. I've been meaning to research this for a long time, but I haven't. But I decided to call in tonight. I have a lot of problems when I'm being intimate or when, I'm by myself, arousing myself. When I'm stimulated, like my clitoris, I do get excited and everything, but I can't peak without experiencing right away extreme discomfort.
Afterwards or during the orgasm?
It's pretty much during. It's really hard to explain. Like, I don't even know if I've ever had a real, quote, orgasm.
Because you start having this pain.
Every time I peek or I get close, it just becomes intensely uncomfortable, just really hypersensitive. I guess.
You're not having an orgasm.
Yeah, and it starts to feel really good, and then all of a sudden it becomes hypersensitive. And
you're not. Oh, this is the thing that a woman can do that a man cannot do.
What?
The man can't go. Oh no!
Don't touch.
Too much.
Don't touch.
No.
Guys, we orgasm. Don't talk. Don't talk. Shh. Don't talk. I can't hear anything right now.
What's that?
But so Sarah, this is a common thing actually, and I'm not sure. Have you ever had a relationship, a sustained relationship?
Oh, yeah. I've been with my boyfriend for about 4.5 years.
And does he work with you on this?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I let him know, like, I either tell him or I sort of guide his hand away, like, when it's...
Well, you shouldn't be using his hand. You get what I mean?
Yeah, oral sex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it's, like, oral or if we're just, like, stimulating each other.
I mean, the hand will very quickly become too much.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter, like, any kind of stimulation, whether it's just his body rubbing against me
I wonder if
what.
no, that's not. No.
What?
Where?
That's too much. If
Where-
she has that kind of sensitivity, it's going to be something. She's going to be just like a feather, basically.
Do you ever give
Where's
you
it painful, though? I mean,
Just, like, the clitoris, like, the real sensitive.
too much.
It's too sensitive.
Does
yeah.
he ever give you the super light oral sex?
I've tried everything.
No, but listen to Adam here for a second.
Just say yes or no. Yes, he's giving you the super ultra feather touch.
No, I mean, not necessarily.
No, that's what the guys don't understand
Yeah.
that at all. Because they think that it's your clitoris works like their penis, and that's not the case at all. And so he has to do what Adam is saying here. This-
Super. Here's the technique. All right, this is going to get a little graphic. I hope Dr. Loeb is not listening. And by the way, wouldn't it be funny if he was a ear, nose, and throat guy? It's like, I got an ear problem. Who do you see? Dr. Loeb. It just makes sense.
Or brain
You know what I'm
doctor.
saying? Yeah. No, just think
Brain doctor?
earlobe. All right. All right, listen, they're not
he's
all.
a GI.
they're not all-
surgeon.
they're
The
not all
liver has
things.
lobes too.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody says that. You doctor people, you Brown, you Ivy Leaguers say it, but regular people, we only know one lobe.
Okay.
That's the earlobe.
Okay.
All right. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, all right. Here's the kind of oral sex you need to give. You need to give the feather touch, which is pretend you're like in a shark cage, and the woman's private parts are like 3 inches away from the edge of the cage, and you gotta shove your face in. You can just barely get
If
to
your
it.
tongue goes too far in, the shark will bite it off.
No, there's no shark.
Oh, okay.
True. Sometimes you can just be in a shark cage. You don't need the shark.
I see. Okay. So go
Like
ahead.
where they sell the shark cages,
Yes.
they don't have sharks
Okay,
there.
so you're in the shark cage.
You're in the shark cage, and then
You
the
can press
woman's
your cage against the...
you put your puss against the cage like I'm doing
Yes,
now.
yes.
But the woman's part is just far enough away so you can barely
Yes,
get to it
yes,
with your tongue.
yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, and slow. Slow and
Yeah, it's
Just
tough.
easy,
You're working.
easy.
You're in that shark cage.
easy. Because I know what this guy's doing.
He's working.
Yeah.
He's trying.
much.
He's trying to coax it out.
He's
of
working
her.
like a penis.
Yeah,
There are
that
other
ain't what that
areas around.
that's
as
true.
well,
That's
yes.
right. Like where?
Not exactly.
Right on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool. Lisa Loeb. Is that a lobe area down there? Are there other lobes?
No.
Does the liver have lobes? Liver has lobes, Drew?
Yeah.
There's pictures.
Does everything have a lobe? Does your heart have a lobe?
No.
Your
but
brain.
your liver
Lung
has
has,
lobes.
lung has lobes.
Well, your brain has lobes. Your lung has lobes.
Your
How do you
brain has
decide what?
alveoli.
Ooh. Miss
The little
Brown over there.
tiny little. That's
What?
like 7th grade biology.
Adam
Not a not
third.
LA Unified School District over here, Missy.
Left lobe,
Left
liver.
lobe, liver,
Right lobe, liver.
and your
See?
brain's got a lobe. But what about your heart? No lobe?
No.
How do you decide what has a lobe and what
Ventricles.
doesn't?
Lobe is a solid
Mass.
mass.
It's a mass.
Yeah.
All right, but
Heart's-
your heart
heart's
is
open.
hollow.
Heart's
Is
hollow,
that
it's
why?
open.
But
It's got
that
little
ventricles,
chambers.
open
It's got
chambers.
chambers.
so it's got to be solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Liver, longest lobes.
Yeah, but
These are lobes.
your lung isn't solid.
Well, but I mean, the parenchyma is essentially.
No.
It's
Don't
got
argue
a few
parenchyma
different
with me.
lobes
Listen, I'm
that
gonna
have tiny pockets inside of them.
I'm going to argue that if a lung is the most hollow organ in the body. Now, if the brain, if the lung can have a lobe, why can't the heart have a lobe?
It's kind of like sax, which is a gross word, but harder.
Does
Like
your sac
more-
have a lobe, Drew? No.
Your testicle may have.
All right. All right. Lisa Loeb here, who, by the way, has remembered all the lobes in the body.
In the Bible.
So into herself about lobe talk.
I was actually. You asked me about the clitoris. That's what I picked the book up.
Has that
for,
got a
whether
lobe?
That has lobes.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the
It
lobes.
doesn't seem like there's enough real estate there for a lobe.
No.
It's got to have some area to cover.
Listen, man.
All right, we got to take a break. Lisa Loeb is here tonight. The Way It Really Is the name of the new CD. We're going to hear something off it after this. Hey, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go. Thanks,
Enthusiasm.
buddy. How about getting out of gate? Anna's just pissed because I told him to be quiet 20 minutes ago.
Is that right?
Yeah. Lisa Loeb is here tonight. Lisa, dear friend. Lisa, we got to hang out a little because I've decided you're one of the cool people.
Oh, I like that.
And it would be cool to say, like, what do you... I'm going over to Lisa. Oh, you don't know Lisa? Oh, yeah. No, we hang. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we don't have anything in common, but that's what we have in common. Be one of those things, We hang. She strums the guitar.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we could hang out a little bit, right?
Yeah, we could do that. We could go get a donut.
Yeah, we'll go get a donut.
Kay's Donut Emporium.
Yeah, we'll go down.
It's an emporium.
Where's that?
There's a couple of them in the valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sherman Oaks, Studio City.
Let me show you my San Fernando Valley. I'd love to show you that. I could show you that. I grew up in North Hollywood. I played Pop Warner's for the Sun Valley Falcons. I could show you my valley.
Okay.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
tour of your valley.
Yeah, it'd be great. This used to be Harder's Industrial Supply before they tore it down on Sherman
I
Sherman
love
Way.
that.
It's beautiful.
I love those stories. I am serious.
Really? Let me
I like.
show you my
This is
valley.
where I used to walk on the way to second grade, and where
But everything in North Hollywood is either asphalt, cement, or quarry.
All
those
the more
are-
romantic.
Yeah, those are your options. Or
What?
some
or
railroad.
orange
Railroad.
groves. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. But no,
they covered it.
they have auto wrecking yards.
Auto wrecking yards, yes,
You
auto
gotta
wrecking yards.
pick
Asphalt,
apart.
asphalt, pick apart,
Yeah.
quarry.
Yeah, there's some good
Cement.
There's some good
It's like-
in building supply places.
Cement.
Building supply, which,
Yeah, and there's
I like building
bondsmen.
supply.
They got
They also have wholesale plants.
yeah.
They don't allow plants in North Hollywood.
Used plants?
Not in North Hollywood.
Oh yeah,
No,
Concord.
No, you can
Plants
grow
not
them if
allowed.
they're potted,
Yeah.
and he promised to move them out of the county.
Okay, all right.
You're talking about north.
All I'm saying is I could show you my valley.
That's his valley.
Okay.
I could show you my valley.
Up
Okay.
Van Nuys Boulevard to...
They've got some good donut stores though.
Yeah.
Shops.
Yeah, we'll go
Shoppies.
there. That'll be part of my valley tour.
You have to see all the strip joints.
Yeah. They could,
I've never been in a strip joint.
well, we could look at some valleys.
We gotta go.
When you start hanging with Adam. then-
Yeah.
I've never been. I can't believe
I'll tell
it.
you what. We'll go down to Bob's Classy Lady in Van Nuys, and
Well,
then
part
we'll
of-
go,
ladies.
we'll go to the Venus Fair
part
over
of
there
your
in North
valley.
Hollywood. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's God's country.
This is where your girlfriend used to dance?
Joe, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
Star Garden, I'm on Lanker, Jim. Joe, you're 22. What's up?
Yeah, I'm circumcised, and I was just wondering, is there like women that like that? And I've actually ripped that skin having sex before, and I was wondering if that'd affect me in the future.
Okay.
Wow.
Bible question.
That's a
Lisa?
player.
Ow,
He's,
ow,
he's,
un-
he's uncircumcised,
Yes.
which he didn't make clear.
Lisa doesn't like that.
I don't know.
Never
doesn't.
seen
I
that.
don't know.
Never
I'm
seen
waiting
that.
till I get married.
Let me show you my foreskin. I mean, my valley. Joe,
Your pretty pews.
here's the thing. We've talked about this 1,000 times in there. We decided, or someone decided about 20 years ago, that by this time, most everyone would be uncircumcised, but it hasn't really come to fruition.
No, for the most part, it's still the style to be
I
circumcised.
think it was the time, there was a time when we were in love with everything that came out of Europe. I think it's when our cars started getting really crappy and their cars started getting really good. And it's like, I got a BMW, I got a Porsche, I got a Mercedes. And it's like, I got a foreskin.
And there was this weird, our families are so messed up, people decided that the reason they're miserable is that somebody took their foreskin off.
Right.
And it's ridiculous. And the fact is, it's a painless procedure now. For the most part,
Huh?
yeah, they
At this age?
No, for the baby, they anesthetize him.
But
But
I'm
Joe's
worried
age,
about Joe.
it's going to hurt. But Joe, one of the reasons
That went, in Joe's mind, that went
What?
from, I'm going tomorrow to, oh, Christ, I'm blocking my junk as Drew speaks now.
the thing is, Joe, one of the reasons that it's nice to have that done is precisely the reason that you're describing here, which is that there can be tears when the head comes out through the foreskin, and then it can narrow further from the scarring from the tears. It can be really kind of uncomfortable. And there are STDs that are less likely to be transmitted by the circumcised male, and there's no penile cancer. In
All this
circumcised
boils
male.
down to almost nothing.
Yeah,
But,
almost nothing.
But
all
he
things
is
being equal,
uncircumcised.
He is uncircumcised
So that is the way it is.
for him.
well,
So-
girls
no,
will be okay
not
with it.
necessarily. First off, Joe, you're calling from Missouri.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're the only guy within, let's say, several thousand miles that's uncircumcised. Would you say so?
So he needs to move.
Or there must be a fair amount of people just born, like feral kids, like born out in nature and stuff
sure,
who
a
don't
few
get
of those.
circumcised.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you're going to have trouble finding a good moil in Missouri. A hell of a lot of trouble. Drew, you know how long you have to drive to find a Moyle stand?
You may not. But urologists are plentiful, so that will do the
All
trick.
right. In the meantime, Joe, don't worry about it. Find someone who loves you.
Yeah.
Everything's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Women forgive 1,000,000 ills in the mail. 1,000 sins are forgiven.
I think women like personalities.
It's amazing
They
what
do.
I have to put up with the mail, and this is a minor issue.
Right. But keep it clean and maintenance. That's like we've talked about before. It's like owning a convertible. Maybe might be a little more fun to drive, but it's going to take a little maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You put a little armor all on it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
All right.
So you're telling me Arm Roll's penis?
Let's hear. Yes, I am. One call.
One more.
And then we hear a Lisa Loeb song.
Perfect.
Jennifer,
Hello?
you're 15?
Yeah.
What's happening, baby doll?
Okay, I ride horses twice a week, and because of that, my clit is numb, and I can't get any pleasure out of it, and I don't know what to do. Is there any way I can...
horse, or who are you not getting pleasure out of?
Really?
What?
You genuinely asked this question, or somebody put you up for this?
Oh. What do you mean?
Okay.
She's serious.
She's serious. Oh, well, hold on a
she's
second.
15 and she's where's my clitoral pleasure?
You can't
squeeze any pleasure out
Hey,
of it.
don't.
No, it's fine.
You
It's
never
good
know.
times.
What can't you enjoy?
Well, anything like masturbation or when my boyfriend fingers me, it's just like, because it's numb, I can't, like, there's no pleasure out of it.
But you used to get something out of it?
Yeah. Then
She's 8 and 9. She really enjoyed it. But ever since she's been on the horse,
You used
Well, yeah,
to get
because when you post, when you go up and down on the saddle.
I know, but you used to get something. It's changed?
Well, yeah, because now I can't feel anything.
It's like when you're on the elliptical trainer and your feet get numb.
No, I know, but I can accept that there's numbness because, let me explain. There's something called the pudendal nerve down there on the perineum that gets crushed. People who horseback ride and who bike ride long distances get this thing, and it can cause some insensitivity. Men complain about this more than women, interestingly.
yeah.
But
Hey, sweetie, girls are supposed to be going side saddle anyway. Am I right, Drew?
In the olden days, they did. You're right, but I don't.
Side.
Right.
By the way, side
So what does
saddle.
she do? Can she just
She's
wear
got to
like a
get
little
off the
thing?
horse for a little bit.
well,
Or
I'm
put
still
a pillow down there.
find curious that she was already.
Some people start
Yes,
earlier.
they do. Yes,
Maybe
they
it's
do.
been
But
8 months. She didn't say having sex. It just
no.
It's all right. What should she? Can she wear some special?
Not that I'm aware of, but I imagine somebody has, asked for padding on the saddle or
You know what?
something.
She could create something and make
Yeah.
a lot of money from it.
But it is actually can be kind of serious. You can get permanent damage to that nerve.
What do bike riders do? Do they wear something
the seats,
special?
That's why they have those seats now with the hole in the middle of the seat and stuff.
So you should get that. You should get a special.
A horse with
a
with
hole.
no
Yeah,
with
it'll
no
look like a
backbone.
piggy bank.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's
Seriously?
important. Seriously.
Well, maybe the saddle raises up. And
Yeah, I
something.
don't know. Someone ought to do that with the saddle.
Or wear. I know. What about like those shorts, like biking short type of things?
With the
With
pads.
the padding in
With
it.
the pads. There you
That
go.
couldn't hurt. That just put like a.
Would
sea-
that make sense?
Put a sea
Yes,
sponge.
yes. No, absolutely.
I'm serious.
I'm with you.
You put a big sea sponge down there, and then like the kind you wash your car with or something, and it would be weird when you're walking around this tight pants. Guys like, holy Christ, look
Kay's
at that.
Donut Emporium.
It's a disaster.
I'm just thinking
All
of
right.
a new SpongeBob.
Perfect.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I was thinking about us forcing women to ride side saddle and how they must have all fallen off and broken their neck almost immediately. Like, could you imagine staying on a horse riding side saddle?
And a long skirt.
And a
with
long
petticoats.
skirt with like heels and
Or
lace-up
just-
shoes
or
and
takes
stuff.
off a little canter. Like
All the horse
that's
has
it.
to do is make a sharp left, and you're going ass over a teacup right into the terra firma there. Yes, Drew?
Yes.
All right. Can we hear Lisa Loeb's song?
Yes.
We got time?
Yes.
Good. Let's do it, buddy.
Right.
Who's cute up there? Anderson?
Chris.
Oh, Chris, you're cool there? All right. This new one is called Fools Like Me. Hey, everybody. Loveline. That's a dear friend, Lisa Loeb. I'm going to show her my valley, Drew.
It's going to be an experience for her.
We'll go from the lumber yards in Chatsworth all the way to the lumber yards in Burbank. It's going to be great. Lisa Loeb in studio tonight, The Way It Really Is, name of the new CD. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Lisa Loeb in tonight. Jenna Jameson in tomorrow night.
Oh, I just missed her.
Yep, but I'm not. Black Eyed Peas in here on Thursday. Crank Yankers on tonight. Forgot to mention my beloved Crank Yankers. All new season on Comedy Central on as we speak. So feel free to shut the show
another
off.
season of that too?
I don't know.
I want to go on Crank Yankers.
I do too.
Do you?
Yes.
Lisa and I should
I want to
do a
make
sketch.
I want to make the prank call. We used to do that a lot growing up.
Did you?
But guys
Yes.
put you up to it.
No, guys did not put us up to it.
Because girls
That's what
don't
my
have
friends-
that gene, usually.
My friends and I think we had that gene. I had a group of girlfriends, and you know what? It's like the movie Diner. I don't know if anyone out there is listening knows that movie, but we had that kind of thing. Like we had that camaraderie, and that back and forth, and we would we would do a lot of prank calls.
You know what girls will do, though? They will do a version of the prank calls when they start hitting puberty, which is calling cute guys and
Hanging
just...
up.
No, this wasn't that though.
You didn't do that?
This is,
We probably did that too. We did three-way calling where you'd set people up, talk to each other. But we do all their other prank calls, yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to do. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. All right. Well, I do it. We'll if we do season 4, we'll get you, Drew.
All
You've shot your wad on.
That's
the show.
it?
You've done it
Oh,
up.
damn.
But Drew did stellar work. Have you
I think we talked about this.
have you heard him on?
Or maybe I was
Crank
listening to
Yankers?
you guys talk about it once.
It's possible. Drew,
Oh yeah, you have it. You have a tape of it.
Drew's done. Anderson,
CD
you
or
give just a little snippet of Dr. Drew on Crank Yankers. Really, just in its own
Drew
element.
in the hizzy.
Yeah,
Why don't you got no play, player?
yeah.
I'm telling you, nigga, that it would put you
Drew,
into the
please,
mode where you would have
please.
no problem to get that freaky shit going. 24/7 flowing semen here in your house, in your hizzy, for chizzy.
All right, that was actually Drew live. I don't know why you insist on using the N-word that way, Drew. All right, here's my point. It's all in good fun and in the right context. I was driving into work tonight and driving behind someone who was watching TV in their car, who was driving the car.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Who had the in-dash
The huge-
TV set. It was a little LCD set. Probably went about, now when you measure TVs, you go diagonal.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people aren't hip
Here's
to that.
this diagonally.
But it was probably about 8 inches diagonally. And the thing about it is I know if you would have talked to this guy, he would have said, listen, I can drive and keep one eye on Caddyshack.
Oh, my God.
But the point is I was behind him for a couple signals, and for each time the thing changed, it was like a 1,000,
Yeah.
2 1,000. It was clear. I don't know. And look, I'm a guy who doesn't have a big beef with people driving drunk or stoned or high or anything else. But at a certain point, when you're actually putting the surround sound entertainment unit in the TV, in the car, maybe I'd put an end to that.
By the way,
That's
the whole
right.
thing with the motor vehicle is the sudden problem, and you're reacting to it.
It's
What, like
that's
the
where you get in
coffee, the
trouble.
coffee spilling, that kind of thing?
No, like somebody
a kid runs out into
Oh, right.
tire
The
blows,
rabbit.
yeah.
The rabbit jumps across.
If you got a 1,000 beat before you react, you're already in the wall.
This guy,
Yeah.
well, he's watching television while he's driving. But how bored are you with driving, by the way, that you actually have to turn the tube on? Like, the radio ain't going to do it. Hey,
That's
listen,
incredible.
Listen to a little talk radio, everybody. Makes you smarter. All right. So, and by the way, here's the other thing, too, I thought was interesting about the guy. They got a nice limo tint on his windows and probably figured, well, look, I got this thing in the dash. I hit a button, it folds down and goes in where it looks like an AM radio or something.
Right.
But when you're driving behind him at night, you see the glow from the TV. It's like when you're walking down the street and someone's watching TV in their living room. You just see that glow. By the way, that beckons me. You ever do that? You're out jogging around at night or walking around, you see the glow coming from the living room, and you
Yeah.
want
You like
get
that?
drawn in. What's he watching?
Oh, I hate that.
I could be home watching
No.
something. And who watches TV? By the way, see these people where you can watch what they're watching on TV from your car parked outside their house? Like, really? What? It just wide open? Everything's just sort of wide open. You're just sitting there watching. Plus, with the amount of masturbation I do in front of the set, there's no way I could ever chance that.
Without getting arrested. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I got to have things drawn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. What
we
is
go.
it with the people, though? What is it with the people? And maybe they're way more liberated than what we are. Maybe they're just healthier.
It gives me the willies to think about that even. Like to
When
be
you
on
Have the window open.
You're
to be
just
on
on
the
the
street,
street with your
basically,
TV.
and your life is on the side. It's out there.
Yeah, that's a little bizarre.
Yeah, there is 3 30 seconds worth of glass between you and society. You know, we just look right through
And
it.
traffic.
And you're just driving up the street, like in these apartments sometimes, where the living room's right on the thing and the curtains are wide open in the middle of the night. Guys sitting there watching. Oh, he's watching Sports Center. You know, so I'm driving up the hill.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like...
Right. Although it is a little bit more sad when you see the same houses a lot with the windows basically closed and the TV is always on. That's weird, too.
I like to see the foil on the window. That says to me there's a snuff film being made in that living room right now. Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick question here.
Let me say this. If I was a cop, I would just drive around looking for people that had foil on their windows and bust them. I know there's something going on, something nefarious. Either growing weed, you're making a porn film, you got a bunch of illegals, you're cooking hash, you're cooking up meth. Something's going. There's some child abuse going. Something is going on in this apartment. I'm seeing foil on windows.
Huge Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, that could be the only possible excuse. Michelle,
Yes?
you're 24?
Yes, I am.
You have a question for Lisa?
Yes, I do. Well, my question is, Lisa, how, like, when you first started out, how did it make you feel? It made you feel, it had to have made you feel
Journalism
so good.
major. Yeah.
It did. You know what? I was about your age when I first heard my song on the radio.
She's 24.
Yes, I was about your age when I heard my song on the radio for the first time, and it was something I had been working since I was a teenager writing
Hold
music.
on. How do you know how old she is?
She said she was 24.
Oh, that's right.
And I had been working since I was in high school writing music and recording music and all through college, and it was something I was working on for a really long time, so it was very exciting.
I'm sure. See, I'm 24 right now, and like throughout my whole high school, junior high, even I started in my elementary school days, like where I would write, like my own stuff, like my own feelings, and I was involved in band and everything, and so
right.
Band. Oh, do you have any music? Hey, Michelle, we got to take a break, but do you have an acoustic guitar there? Do you have any of your original stuff?
Oh, my original stuff. I have moved so many times that my music is all in storage, and I've started to learn
stored up in your brain.
In your brain, yeah.
In your brain, baby, in your lobe.
Oh, yes.
Okay, baby. All right, hold on a second. Michelle, we got to hold on a second. I want you to go find an acoustic guitar.
Some instrument.
Ring that brain of yours like a bar rag, and let's see what we can get out of it.
Synthesizer.
Yes. I bet it's Something Bird is going to be the name of her song, but
Or
I really want to hear it. It's got a rainbow, and it's got a Pegasus in it. We're going to take a quick break. Lisa Loeb here. We'll come back with Michelle. I want a duet between Lisa and Michelle.
Oh, great.
After this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Lisa Loeb is here tonight.
How dare the
Hello.
show interrupt our discussion about food?
I know, we're talking about food. I always think about food all the time.
Lisa is talking like she's stoned and on her period. That's
Neither
how
of
much
which
she's and like
is true.
broke up with someone 2 hours ago.
Somebody told me I was naturally stoned.
No, really? Well, you're a little cosmic. Not dopey stoned, but ethereal stoned.
Oh, ethereal. Jesus Christ.
Come on, baby.
All right.
That's a good $5 word there. How about a little credit?
It is. I feel very ethereal.
Thank you. And work that in your next song.
Okay.
You sure she's an ephemeral?
We were...
Ephemeral?
That's
I'm not ephemeral.
a disease.
Okay.
All right, let's regroup. Let's break it down, by the way. Let's go. Let's break it down, Lisa. Here we go now. Get a hand in. All right, grab a knee. Let's focus now.
Okay.
The CD is called The Way It Really Is.
New.
It's new, yeah. I thought you were correcting me for a second. I'm
No,
all
you're
gun
right.
shy.
You're right.
It is brand new from Lisa Loeb. I think we're going to hear something else off it before... Oh, yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Yes, before the night is through. But first... Back to the phones, Drew, because that's what this show's about. No, wait a minute. Oh,
We lost her.
happened?
She left.
Well, how does
I don't know.
I don't know. We need some almond butter and chocolate, though.
phone screener Brian? Do we keep hanging up on these people we say we're going to get back to because you think we're done with them, or how does that work? We have to correct that.
Apparently, she dropped off. I don't
She
know
just
about
dropped
that,
off. She didn't want to sing.
So they think that we're done with them.
No. No, I said, hold on.
We're going to do
gotta get your
duets.
guitar. No, they don't think that. Well, I put too much pressure on her. I said, get your guitar, get your songs.
Right.
I'm amazed, by the way, there's so many people out there who live in this sort of performing fantasy world, which is, hey, I'm a songwriter, hey, I'm a comedian, hey, I'm a joke teller, hey, I'm a writer. And the second you say to them, Well, okay, show me what you got. Let's go get your guitar and let's go. And they're like, yeah, forget it, dude.
That's the key piece of advice. Anybody who's young who asks me, how did you do that? How did you get where you are? If people want to be a professional whatever, they need to either hire a great publicist and make some stuff up and become famous. Or if they actually want to be, like you said, a comedian or a musician or whatever, you have to do it. That's all you can do. Is just that's all you do.
I really feel like there's more people, because of just TV, they just watch, that people watch their sort of fantasy jobs, decide, wow, that would be great. Look at the life, look at the travel, look at the money. Oh, you're hanging around with Carson Daly. This is huge.
I'll just take that.
And they just go like, that's what I want. And you go, yeah, well, why aren't you performing? And they're like, oh, no, just tell me how to do it.
Yeah.
Well, here's how to do it. Go to the coffee house and wait in line.
Yeah.
That's not hanging out with Carson. It's like there's so much of that, and nobody says, hey, listen, you don't want to do this. Now get back to work. They're like, oh, honey, you can do anything you want. Now you can't really do anything you want, or if you do, you at least have to really want to do it. Nobody, we don't discourage enough as a society. We need to say, hey, El Kabong, put the guitar down, get back to the Applebee's, and start seating people.
But you know what? Life eventually takes them back.
Oh, it never lets them get going.
Well, because they don't have the drive or the motivation to get going, life brings them back.
It's realism. You don't have to step on their toe.
No, I do. That's why I like.
Okay, you can step on their toe.
The pin that pops everyone's balloon.
Okay, I'm the Paula Abdul. I'm like, yeah, keep trying.
Yeah, right.
It's good. Yes.
Yeah. Well.
Your outfit's cute.
She may be an example of someone who didn't have bundles of talent making it in the singing it the music business. Yes.
She's a dancer.
She's a dancer.
She has some good songs, and she's really cute.
No, she had some god-awful songs. She had some piss-poor, crap-filled songs. She was horrible. Her songs were horrible. Go back and listen to those songs.
I actually wasn't really listening to the radio a whole lot.
Please listen to some Paul Abdul singing about the cat.
I think I was listening to The Cure at the time, but
yeah, anyway. Much smarter move. Paul Abdul as a horrible songwriter. Sweet girl.
She didn't write those songs, did she?
I hope not.
No.
Whoever did needs to have their hands cut off. And then the hands need to be beat with a hammer.
She's so cute, guys. She's so cute.
Sweet, and a great dancer, and a good personality, I would say. And nice. Saw her on an airplane not too long ago. She was very friendly. But those songs were horrible. All right. Alex?
Yeah.
You're 22?
I am.
What's up?
When my boyfriend comes inside of me, I sting afterwards, and it kind of burns if he pulls out when he comes, so I'm fine. And I'm just
How long? Am I not heard when I talk? I'm just curious.
Hey, I don't think your mic's been on for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. How long?
Unfortunately, I can still hear you.
Yeah, I know, it's tough. How long are you having intercourse before he actually ejaculates?
Oh, goodness, I don't know. 10 minutes? I have no idea.
But not an hour and a half or something?
No,
And is this something new?
No. No, it's always been this way.
And is this the only boyfriend you ever had or had sex with?
Yeah.
Refreshing.
How long have you been having sex with him?
All of a sudden, she just got unattractive. Just picture a hot chick. It was like, oh, sorry, sweetie.
Probably 3 months or so.
3 months. So it really just got going. Have you had a pelvic exam recently?
No.
All right, so you need to go do that. It could be an infection, a vaginal infection, something like that.
Well,
it just means the lining of the vagina is irritated, and when the semen gets in there, the pH irritates things further. It's irritated for some reason.
If you're sexually active, you gotta get this pelvic
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, that's critically important.
It's not like a weird allergy or something?
Every time I hear this complaint, everyone wants it to be an allergy, but the allergies are really uncommon. What are you guys using for birth control?
The pill.
Which pill?
I don't know which one. It starts with an O. Whichever one.
Orthocycline?
Or ortho, yeah, one of the orthos.
Orthonovum?
Yeah. Are you having dryness problems?
No.
No. Okay.
All right.
They give you the pills without doing a pelvic exam on you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
really?
That's weird.
Yes.
All right.
You should always get your exam.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been meaning to. I just haven't done it yet. I know that I need to, though.
All right, there you go.
All right. And if it helps, you get the crazy nationality who you have nothing in common with culturally. All right?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
The guy that, would you say, lives with Chupacabra or something?
It's just he believes in the Chupacabra. He goes up to the mountains. He has like
Crazy
a Sherpa
goat.
guide and a llama, takes him up to the mountain. You know nothing of him. He knows nothing of your ways or your culture, your people. You'll never talk to anybody who knows him, and you have no mutual friends. No one goes to school with anybody.
That was my
what you
theory
want.
in high school for buying condoms.
Oh, yeah. Drew.
Yeah.
In the day, Mike.
That's like the time in Spain I had to go buy tampons when I was a young teenager in Spain, and on a Sunday, and the only places that were open were military, kind of like military-run drugstores, and men in outfits that look like Star Wars, stormtroopers.
Yeah,
God,
had to go down to
smart
had to go to the PX.
Had to go talk to the stormtrooper about buying tampons in Spanish. So we had to actually discuss it because it was behind the counter.
Right, that's what the condoms were back in the day, too.
What was their plan, basically? Humiliate everyone into just a slow venereal death, or toxic shock? Like, you're going to need to talk to the old man who plays golf with your dad if you want to get hold of the tampons or the condoms or any of the vaginal cream.
If you're going to have sex,
we're going to shame you.
We'll see about that.
Everyone's going to know about it.
Yeah, there's going to be a few hurdles.
Yeah, it's
little did they know how.
Yeah, well, Drew had the system beat. Now, here's the thing about Drew. Drew, as you can see, is a man of exquisite passion. He oozes passion, does he not?
Right, definitely, yes.
Did you get any of the passion on you when you came into the studio?
No, yeah.
If the wind changes, you will get a gust of passion that comes from Drew, the likes of which you've never smelled before.
Oh.
Drew's a very passionate man. He was in high school as well.
Smell.
Well,
how dare you?
Enjoyed before.
Aromatic.
That's right.
It's pheromones.
Strawberry candle smell, Drew. Okay. The point is, they're not smelly, but they smell of strawberry. Yeah. Drew smells of passion. Okay. Drew, you should have been like a Spanish swordsman or something. You know what I mean? You're that swordsman.
Zorro.
Yes, you're that passionate. But you put the P, the mark of the P. Which would be confusing. Like, he peed on it? No, the mark of the P. He just whizzed on your pant like, forget it. Let's get a new letter. The point is Drew's a passionate man, and Drew grew up, his father was a doctor. Right. And he grew up in Pasadena, turn of the century. Drew was a passionate man, but yet a responsible man, and had a steady gal in high school and needed a metric ton of condoms. Like, he would go through 80 condoms a week easily, and that was like when he had mono. Drew went through a steamer trunk of condoms the month he had mono. And was bedridden. He couldn't even sit up. He still went through 750 condoms that month.
What are you doing with all those condoms?
That's the point.
So
now
friends?
He had to go down to Chinatown to buy the condoms because they knew. See, all the pharmacists in the Pasadena area knew. Oh, you're the Pinsky kid. What do you need?
Not even if they didn't. It's just like you're lining up with everybody.
Right, you get in line
with the pharmacist, and you got to go. Yeah, right. Back there next to the diuretic.
And the person in front of you and behind you always has those things like couldn't be further away from. Do you have those non-skid stickums for the tub?
Yes.
And you're like, I need a case of the Trojan Max.
This is 1970s.
Do you have those pumice stones for your feet to take the corns off? And then you got the weird thing. There should be the weirdo line, by the way. The guys who need the crab comb, the guys who need the comb. You just sort of sit with your
like
own.
A vending machine.
No, the
talk to no one.
Just the down underline.
Yeah,
it's for the hemorrhoid stuff.
Yeah, you get the embarrassing line. Yeah. The chick's got a mustache. The guy's got a roid. You need the
rainbow's got a beard.
She needs the crab comb. You get in that line. You don't get in between your mom's friends who are looking for a little eyebrow wax or something. All right, so point is Drew had to go down to Chinatown to buy the condoms, and of course he would buy in bulk. Because, you don't want to make so many trips down to Chinatown.
Nice.
And again, the cultural thing. They didn't know him, and he just another round eye in there is going to drop some money off. And, Drew, not only did you know these guys didn't know your dad, but, people were in there buying crazy roots to grind up and do their whole
this
stuff.
is similar.
There's nothing to you.
But this is similar to the women doing the hair pulling.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah. That's right. You don't want, if you're going to buy condoms or rent porn or do anything, you just want to see a sea of bizarre nationalities you'll never hear from again.
You don't want to feel like you're in your
That's right. That's right. And it never did get back to Doc Pinsky, Senior.
That's how you started talking about it publicly now.
No, okay. Now it's
and what did he have to say?
He's not
never heard about it.
He never heard about it.
He didn't know about the passion, although the passion must have been passed down from him.
Oh, maybe.
He was obviously a man of exquisite passion himself. Probably shared that passion with your mother. As many times as he could a day, I would imagine.
Well, he's got the sense of gab and humor that I have, and the naturalism in
Game
performing.
on. Yeah.
That you know,
He's animatronic, that guy. Really, the Lincoln from the Disneyland thing is more natural than your dad.
The bear jamboree.
And that's
Or than me.
When it's down, when it's malfunctioning. What the hell's that called? The
Life of Mr. Lincoln or something?
Yeah, it has some name to it. That's
Is it all the
something with
presidents,
Mr.
though?
No, it used to be just Abraham Lincoln in the day.
Yeah, and
it used to be something with Mr.
Back
Lincoln.
before there were other presidents?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
something with Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah,
right?
but it was called the... It was something. It was back old days.
I don't think
Disneyland
it's not
days.
there anymore.
The olden times, like in the 70s.
Yeah,
In the
way
60s
back,
even, yeah.
way back. Find out, hold on. Hey, Chris, wake up. Get online. Find out that Disneyland Abe Lincoln thing. It had a name to it that was sort
Life
of
with
regal.
Mr. Lincoln, right?
No, I don't think so. But
The ride was you just go in and sit in the theater and watch the animatronic
Yes.
Abe Lincoln. I remember that.
And the American flag would appear in clouds behind him. Do you remember that?
Let me explain my
I don't remember the
relationship
clouds,
with
but-
Disneyland as a young person. If I was really nice to my cousin Greg, he would let me look at his ViewMaster with the Disneyland slide.
The one
in it.
with it had fireworks was one of the little
Yeah, the
pictures. I
Disneyland-
loved that
Disneyland.
Well,
one.
explain what a ViewMaster is.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
ViewMaster.
I just bought one in St. Louis.
Oh, they have them? All right.
They have them. It
Wait
was
a
the
second.
Arch in St. Louis.
Engineer Chris,
I'm going over
you know what a ViewMaster is?
I love ViewMaster,
You do?
What is it?
especially
What
the
is it?
Disneyland.
It's an old
Old.
What do you put in it to view?
film.
What does the film look like?
I don't know.
Oh, see.
Oh my Lord! It's a disc. It's
these
like a cardboard
wheels,
disc
Wheels of
with
and
slides.
it's 3D.
It's
usually.
3D and
Yeah.
there's slides.
Yeah.
It's
Hold on.
Sweet.
Chris, what's a record player? You know, have you ever?
No.
No.
I'm going over there.
Not seeing
One
that.
of those big. Does it look like a compact disc?
No, well, it's older, I think.
Yeah.
Chris, make you want to kill yourself, by the way. Just bring up a TV show. It's like, I wasn't
Great
born.
moments of Mr. Lincoln.
great moments of Mr. Lincoln. Sounds like a great ride. Don't you want to line up
All
for
right.
that?
All right. What did you say it was called?
Life with Mr. Lincoln.
Life Business. So very close. And it wasn't
I found that.
wasn't it in the
job, Chris.
presidential rotunda or
I
something?
thought
It
there
was
were red
called
velvet
something.
seats or something.
You sit in a theater, and he gives the Gettysburg Address, basically.
I know, but I thought
It's fantastic.
I thought the actual thing was called something else. I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
think you're
going
confusing
insane.
the GE.
Well, whatever.
If you
Carousel
had
of
wings,
Progress.
do you remember if you had wings? It was a sort of a dome, like a that you drove through on a little train, and it had films going all around you. It's called If You. That was actually Disney World.
I
But
was
it was
saying,
called,
it's all
it
Disney
was called
World
If You
stuff.
Had Wings. I think it was brought to you by some airline.
Company, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool though. It was one of those
Disney
things where
World,
there's film all the way around
you're
you.
way out of our league.
I did go to Disneyland though when I was a young child.
Let me say this. If my cousin Greg had the talking ViewMaster, I would have known the name of the Lincoln exhibit.
Yes.
He just had the regular one.
Right.
I didn't know they had a talking ViewMaster.
Oh, they did later.
Little
yeah.
record. Click, click, turn down.
Beep.
Carson?
Yeah.
Yeah, and technically I could have owned a ViewMaster because, the folks' policy with toys, which is anything that plugged in was out of
Right,
bounds. Electric
right.
football or any bright light or any
Yes,
of that
this
stuff.
was powered by the sun.
I have a ViewMaster on my bedside table.
Carson,
Great.
I'd like to show you my Valley. You show me your ViewMaster. Carson?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, 17. What's up?
All right. I was wondering what would be your guys' recommendation as to whether or not I should get a circumcision at this point.
Wow, back onto that.
I would say no unless you're having problems, like you're getting stenosis or tears or difficulties. If it's bothering you, or if even just aesthetically, it's something you don't like.
Are you?
No, actually, it's more like a problem. It's just like weighing on my mind. It's nothing physical or anything.
Well, whenever guys preoccupy about their penis, I worry about that.
And it usually can't. Here's when you're preoccupied with your penis, nothing is really going to settle it. It's like a chick with an eating disorder. It's like,
Right.
I lose 10 pounds, then I'm cured. No. Why is your penis weighing on your mind? And by the way, if you could get to your penis, if you could get your forehead to your penis that way, is that what he's talking about?
No, I think what it means he's thinking about it.
Oh,
He's not. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, whatever.
But
Just saying
Carson,
that would be
usually
cool.
for us that means that your self-esteem is down and you're sort of worrying about yourself, and the penis becomes sort of a symbol for that.
Guys?
Yeah.
I got one more question. It's unrelated, but
Mason
what do you
jar.
think-
Yeah.
what would,
We don't believe you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, but
All right.
Nice try.
Nice
question.
try. No. Can't be one more question because he was lying.
Yeah.
And by the way, here's the deal. If you're going to do a bogus call, fine. Can you spend 8 goddamn seconds thinking of it? I'm thinking about, my penis is weighing on my mind.
I like hearing if someone's penis is weighing heavy on their
I'm
mind.
thinking about getting a circumcision. There's nothing wrong with
You could use that in a song.
By the way, is there... Penis
Sounds like a John Denver song.
Like a country and penis
Well, you
weighing heavy on my mind. More like a Glenn Campbell song.
Glenn Campbell, yeah.
You could do a
Can't
song.
stop thinking of it all the
Why don't you do a
time.
song where my penis keeps running through your mind?
Yours specifically.
Mine. Adam.
Your penis is running through your mind.
Yeah, just
I like the penis weighing
I-
heavy on your mind.
Just
though.
sing, yeah.
It's a very
Adam's-
heavy penis.
Adam's penis weighing
very
heavy
heavy
on my
penis.
Lisa's been single too long.
heavy on
Wow.
my mind. Yeah, that's good.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah. No?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to write that song?
We just wrote
Just
it.
done. Done and done.
Yeah.
I
Done and done.
would appreciate it if you would write Adam's
You know, I was
penis is
watching
weighing
Cleopatra the other night, and like Mark Anthony or somebody comes up to Caesar and goes, "Done and done."
Oh, really? Wow.
Circa 1950. I'm like,
It's
really?
like Bill and Ted. Done
Yeah.
and done.
I guess they spoke that way back then. Danielle? Danielle?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Uh-huh.
You depressed?
No.
You're not?
Tired.
Uh-uh.
No, she's in our time zone.
What's going on?
Well, my boyfriend and me kind of like want to have sex, but we don't know if it's right.
He wants to have sex. You want to make him happy.
Kinda.
Yeah. Don't do it in that situation. You will kind of regret it.
Well, like, I really like him, and I kind of want to too, but I don't know.
Do you want to or do you not want to?
Well, I do.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Left to yourself, without him pressuring you and begging you.
Well,
he is.
she's curious about it,
No,
but she's
I get
scared
that.
about
I
it.
get that. And I would generally say, wait till you're a little clearer. And maybe with this guy, even, you'll be clearer in a few more months. Just when all this ambivalence and I don't know.
Well, all right, let me say a few things. First off, most women, for the first time, because it might possibly involve a little pain and some discomfort, and they're much more self-conscious than men are.
Yeah.
I think no matter what age, there are some question marks around
I don't
it,
know
a
if
little
that's true.
ambivalence.
No,
Yes.
no, this one's got passion.
Well, you're a passionate woman. You
Yeah.
two should start a passion farm. Passion farm. Your
Where the penis
keeps
is heavy
running
on your
through my mind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But
What?
16 is a little young for someone like Danielle who sounds like a young 16. Now, we
Right.
talk to
Yeah.
16-year-olds that sound like Vietnam nurses
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
hardened chain smokers been on the streets.
Yeah.
Danielle sounds a little more protected.
No, yeah.
Are there other issues, though, like religious issues or other things that you're worried about?
It's my mom, kind of.
Your mom.
Well, everyone worries that their parents are going to disapprove of this.
Let me date anybody.
So she doesn't even know you're dating this guy.
But like,
Oh, boy.
she lets me. She thinks that his best friend is gay, so she lets me go over to his house.
Oh, because she thinks that the boyfriend's gay.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa. She
Ooh.
thinks his best friend is gay?
Okay. Me and my boyfriend's best friend used to date. She didn't know that, and she thought that he was gay. Now I'm currently dating my boyfriend, and now she lets me go over to his best friend's house.
wait, your boyfriend used to date this guy?
Hold on. We have the world's dumbest callers who, like all good, stupid people, think we know their situation, so it's very easy to sort it out.
That's wild.
Here's what she gets to do. She gets to go over to her ex-boyfriend's house, who her mom thinks is gay.
Ex-boyfriend.
Ex-guy, and meet up with her guy
ex-boyfriend.
at the ex
Okay.
because
Got it.
as you know, Drew, I went to the Berlitz School of Tarts.
Yes,
and speak it fluently.
Yes, you're extremely skilled.
Thank you, Danielle. All right, so how old is your boyfriend?
17.
17. And is he going to high school? I'm picturing a troublemaker.
No, he's actually a straight A student.
Straight A.
No, I
okay.
sense a good situation.
All right,
and
he's a
that's
good guy.
Even why...
And you're a virgin. How long have you been together?
2 years.
2 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And your mother doesn't know? Well, no matter what you do, make sure you don't get pregnant.
Yeah, wear a condom, but you just give I just get the sense that you're not quite there yet. I mean,
No.
17. How old? How far into 16 are you?
I'm like a month from my 17th birthday.
Oh. Hold on a second. Look, you should be getting it on now. I mean, you've been with the guy for 2 years. He's 17. He's a good student. You guys are in love. You're going to be 17. Seems like her mom has retarded her growth or something.
Well, that's part of the plan.
But, I can understand a mother not wanting her teenage daughter to be getting pregnant, and that is a possibility.
I know, but you got a date. I mean, Danielle, is your dad around?
No.
Where is he?
He's kind of a drug addict.
Okay.
Well, now let's get a little more here.
You guys said that you thought my boyfriend was a troublemaker. He kind of is because he smokes pot and stuff like that. But he gets straight A's somehow.
Yeah. Danielle.
Hold off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 years, and your mom's just very protective because your dad was a loser and she got hooked up with a loser, so now she's going to dump that junk
But
in your
of course,
trunk.
because you had a loser for a dad, you're attracted to losers, Danielle. It's just, maybe
Okay,
try to break that cycle.
here's the whole thing. 2 year, do it. Okay, here's the deal. When you're 17, it's coming up. It's a month away, and use protection. Lisa Loeb in our hizzy tonight. We'll take ourselves a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Stop thinking about rice cakes.
Hello. Hey, everybody. It's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew over there. Lisa Loeb in studio tonight. And
Hello.
Jenna Jameson. Dear friend Jenna Jameson in here. And then the Black Eyed Peas on Thursday. Lisa has herself a CD, and we're going to hear something else off it. It's called The Way It Really Is. And
The song is called I Control the Sun.
Yeah, and we will hear that very song.
Couple more calls.
I want to talk to some people.
Two calls, and then we hear I Control the Sun. Marie?
She's in a tornado. What the hell?
Wow.
No good.
Wow.
No good.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right.
Let's go back to Michelle. She showed up again.
Michelle?
Yes.
What's happening, baby doll?
Hello.
Oh, you're the singer.
Hello.
Songwriter.
Are you going to play us something?
Songwriter?
Hello.
Can you?
This isn't gonna work either.
Can you hear us?
Kind of, just barely.
All right. How about now?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. So, yeah, baby doll. Now, Michelle called in about 45 minutes ago, wanted to talk to Lisa about how she got her career started. Lisa says what everyone really says, which is just do it. Just go out and do it. And here's the thing, too, by the way, everybody. You don't want a big break if you're no good. I mean, you got to play around for a while.
You got to get good,
Get your chops. So, Michelle, you wrote some songs and play a little guitar. Do you know any of those songs? You want to sing something?
You know what I would really love to sing is Stay. With
Stay.
Lisa Loeb.
That'd be an honor for me. Can you do it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lisa, can you do it?
Yes, I can do it.
All right, baby doll.
You can do it. I want to hear her do it.
Good.
That's very sweet.
You sing it
Okay, go for
first.
it.
Are you ready?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, go. We're ready.
Hello?
You say, yeah, go.
Hello?
Oh, for the love of holy Christ. Would you start singing? I'm going to strangle myself, Drew. Can I kill myself by strangling myself?
Yeah, please.
Want my grip loosened, though, and I'll regain consciousness and then have to strangle
I'll
myself
finish
again?
it off, don't worry.
Oh,
Then
okay.
everyone will know.
All right. Michelle.
Hello?
No.
You can hear the radio in the background.
Don't do it yourself.
I can't.
No.
Michelle, can you sing Stay, please?
Hello?
First off, have we ever had that?
No.
We've had every other form of technical F-up on this show, but not this particular one.
People just yelling. We hear them loud and clear.
And why does she keep yelling hello if she can't hear anything? You know what I mean? It's like a movie when the person gets hung up on, hello,
No,
hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right, hold on.
No,
I can't.
come
I
on.
don't dare you, Drew. This is my personal cross the bear.
Right,
Leave me
yes, I see
alone. It's a
that.
mission. Michelle?
Gone. Okay. Hallelujah. She's
All right. Now, here's
But
the
that
real
was
question.
sweet.
Yes.
That was sweet.
It was nice.
It was, but I don't really trust her. I think she was screwing with us again.
What do you mean?
Did she?
She's like, oh, I'm going to screw with them. I'm going to call and sing that song.
She didn't want to sing it.
I know. Not
She was
unless Lisa
shy.
sung with her.
Yeah.
So did she end up backing out?
Oh, is that why she was...
Was there big? Was all of a sudden
If I
a technical?
could read your
I don't
mind,
know.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, our listeners love Gordon Lightfoot. They're huge Foot fans.
Just like a paperback novel.
Chris, you ever heard of Gordon Lightfoot?
Gordon who?
No, seriously. Gordon
You
Lightfoot.
heard the song that Lisa was
haven't.
just singing.
Oh, I get kind of. Not really.
Oh, come on.
Come on, sing a little, Lisa. Sing a
Last night we did something in Los Angeles at the Club Largo. Greg Barrett hosts a show called Bring the Rock, and he's a great comedian, Greg Barrett. And he does a show that combines rock music and comedy, and comedians get up and tell stories about rock musicians and songs that they love, and musicians get
You
up
didn't
and...
invite Adam to do this?
Adam, do you want to do it?
insulting.
No.
Would you like to do that?
Is there pay?
It's a little pay. But it's not about the pay. It's about the rock, bringing the rock.
Adam?
And so I got to sing a
Adam?
song last night
What'd
that
you
brought
do?
the rock.
What'd you do?
Well, last night I did a song that was one of my big rock influences growing up. Before I really got into the Zeppelin and the Hendrix and the Police, that really influenced my music, which you can really tell by listening to it.
Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
The wreck of the... Yeah, I should have done the Edmund Fitzgerald. I did another almost equally as passionate rock song that when I was 3 or 4, when I started having crushes on boys.
Yeah.
One of the songs that really influenced me, which was a song called Everything I Own by Bread.
Oh, yeah. Know it.
I would give anything I own. It's very right. It's one of the songs you thought was a rock song when you were 4 years old.
Just to have
Except I was 15.
Yeah. True
Or
was
15
on
or
top of a girl at that time when
Or
that
Air
song
Supply.
broke.
I'm all out of love.
Yeah. You ever hear that song? Yeah? No, you
Yeah.
know Air Supply, Chris.
You might have heard it at
what
the
about,
orthodontist.
What about Bread?
Well, yeah, because we have Arrow down there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, down the hall.
Arrow doesn't play Bread.
They're there. Is that Bread's
No,
picture?
I've
One of
never
those-
heard of Bread.
What a retarded
Seriously?
name for a band, by the way.
Seriously?
Oh, come on.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's
The guitar man.
I'm convinced. Here's what I'm convinced is going on.
Right.
Everyone around here is younger than we are,
Yeah.
That's it. See, cultural references. You need to have the same.
but they also know next to nothing, and that's what really screws with
Yeah.
us. Because you start bringing up stuff. I asked Chris if he'd heard of orange juice last week. He had no idea what I was talking about.
Orange Julius, I think.
He'd heard of Sunny
Orange
P.
Julius. Oh my God, I had it.
No,
I was
Drew,
at a shopping mall once and I thought it said Carrot Julius. And I thought, oh my gosh, they made it healthy. They made it Carrot Julius. And I looked back again and it was still Orange Julius.
You got to get
That was a weird moment.
that those glasses adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan? No, Drew, I was making a joke. Come on.
Hello.
You're 18?
Yes.
What's up, baby doll?
Basically, just any guy who's ever been attracted to me has always been a black guy or a Hispanic guy, and I mean they're all older and they're not exactly the most clean-cut guys. And I want to know if like, there's something I'm doing to
Wow.
attract them.
You got
What
a
are you wearing?
You got a big ass.
Well, I've got pretty big boobs, so I'm thinking maybe that might be it. But no white guys are really attracted
How
to me.
big's the rest of you, though?
I'm pretty tiny.
Really?
Yeah, I'm about 5'2", 105, 110.
Really? With big,
That's small.
big cans, huh?
Yeah.
She's really small then.
Wow. I finally found some common ground with my Latino and black brothers. We like the petite women with the large racks.
Yeah, I guess.
And it seems like a petite with a large chest would be sort of a universal thing. All colors would be attracted to that.
But why is this a
Yeah, I
problem?
don't know why I'm not really attracting very few white guys.
Is this
Well,
at
where
work or something? Do you
Where
work?
are you? Yeah. You
What?
swing. What are you doing? Roofing or something? You got to get no.
No, I mean I'm in school. I don't. really
But you
have
work at a car wash or something where guys are, certain kind of guys are
No,
hitting
it's
on
like
Well, during the summer, I work at a concert venue, and there are a lot of really older guys, older Hispanics and black guys that are always hitting on me.
All right, so guys are attracted to you, and that's who's at this
Yeah.
event.
Here's the thing. If you're attractive, especially if you're built like that, whatever young guys or older guys are around you are going to be attracted to you. You just have to surround yourself with whatever color you're into.
Well, I mean, in school, I'm around a lot of white guys and a lot of different guys, but none of them seem to be really attracted to me.
What color are you?
I'm white.
Yeah. Well, let me explain this, too. This possible thing could, again, sound racist, but I do believe the black man and the Hispanic man oftentimes are a little more forward. They will come up and let a woman know how they feel, whereas the white guy, unless he's loaded, may not come up and let you know. So maybe they're just thinking they're attracted to you, but they're not actually coming up and, honking their car horn or anything.
Are you in college now?
Yeah.
Especially an older guy. Like an older guy is more likely to say something than somebody who's your peer who's in college who's scared to even speak to you.
They got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
especially if you're this little, hot little number.
Jordan, junior
My
college?
grandmother would say.
Junior college?
No, I go to University of Maryland at College Park.
It's a Terrapin.
Wow. I think we did a little speaking there once,
Yeah,
did we not?
Yeah. I was sick, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember you said that thing to that girl?
I had to get paid everything, yeah. Yeah, I should have got paid more than you on that.
I was
Drew
vomiting.
was vomiting. All right, so Jordan.
Oh, my God, that's what that guy that didn't minded his own business and then talked nonstop for 3 hours.
Here's the whole thing. Let me just sum up with Jordan. Also, at 18, there's no real trends yet. You know what I mean? You got a handful of black guys, a handful of Mexican guys hitting on you. You're 18. That's no trend. You're fine. You're a cute girl. Go out with whoever you want to go out with.
Yeah.
And leave your mind open, baby doll. You know,
what's the
might be a
problem?
black guy or Mexican guy you're into. You date them.
Yeah.
If you want. But
there's nothing wrong
don't
with
worry
the
about
point,
it.
yeah,
So.
so.
Yeah, Drew, when we were at
We were in
University of
Philadelphia.
Maryland,
We went from Philadelphia
Drew was
to
violently ill.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we had a guy pick us up at the
I get nauseated just thinking about that day.
the world's most obnoxious town car driver picked us up, and me and him could not stop talking about food.
Oh,
and
no.
I never heard Drew flip out before, but Drew was in the back seat just writhing in pain. He was like,
Memories.
you could hear him going, and this guy was like, they take a deep dish pizza and they bake the ricotta cheese into the crust. And after about 20 minutes and then I got engaged with the guy, and I was like, I'm
thinking, are these guys high? What are they thinking?
I like a sausage and pepper pizza. I don't like
Didn't
pepperoni.
I make you stop and I ran out of the car?
Drew just started
vomiting?
yelling. Drew got out of the car and started vomiting. But Drew, at a certain point, it was one of those things where if he felt better, he would have given us a heads up at some point. But he let it build to a head.
Yes.
And then at a certain point, he's like, after about 180 miles of food talk, and the guy was morbidly obese, by the way. Although he labeled himself as a power lifter. It was awesome. Anyway, at a certain point, Drew summoned the energy to sit up in the back seat, and he went, "Stop talking about food! Stop it!
Now pull over!"
He just freaked.
Yeah,
He freaked on both of us, and then he pulled over and then vomited. And the guy picked us up was 5'4", 3 1/4, maybe 3 1/2, maybe 350, and was obviously the guy just had like 6 chins, and he actually had cellulite on his forehead.
But remember
and he was like, I do some power. I do lift. I lift.
Remember what he said? He
It's
goes,
like you lifting your fat ass should be a world record.
I know. I don't mind. I mind my own business. I know you guys get your own. Remember that?
He made the proclamation to us 226 times that he minded his own business. But by the way, how often you getting it on with your wife? And it's none of my business, but how often you doing
And then
her?
he went on
Can I
talking about
smell your fingers?
He drove John Gotti, and he stayed out of his business. But
he gave us a 40-minute dissertation on whose business he stayed out of, which was funny. I stayed out of Gotti's business. I had Frank Sinatra Jr. in here. That's a guy whose business I stayed out of. Mel Torme did not meddle in his business.
I told him, Mel, I stay out of your business. You know?
Right?
And let me tell you about when Gotti. I told Mel, Gotti, I stay out of his business.
I forgot all about this guy, Drew. I forgot about you vomiting.
It was the worst experience. Yeah.
Drew and I, and then we went out and we did University of Maryland, and Drew just, he sat on a chair. We laid by a trash can while I did an entire show, and then we split the money right down the middle. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm pissed.
That's what friends are for.
Lisa Loeb in studio tonight. Oh, we're going to hear something else off her new CD.
As soon as we get back.
The way it really is, right after this. Hey, y'all, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Lisa Loeb in tonight. If you want to see Lisa Loeb in the flesh, you go down to the Grove out here in Los Angeles. A beautiful place to stroll
I know, it
out
sounds like
in
a
the
great
summer.
evening. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, Wednesday night.
Oh, my God.
7:30.
7:30, and Kimberly
Where?
Locke is playing at 7,
Where?
and then Jeff Goldblum out in the middle, like near the movie theater.
The movie theater, yeah.
They have
right
a
in the middle.
stage set up, and it's with my full band. We're going to be rocking.
Wow.
It does
That is
actually
an
kind of rock,
amazing deal.
surprisingly.
I want to go.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum is playing with a band before us, right? The actor.
Yeah.
Just
The Fly.
as long as the Bacon brothers don't show up, I think everything will be okay.
Bacon. And then I'm going to Barnes & Noble and signing CDs and meeting
nice.
all 7 zillion people who will be there.
And again, it is free.
It's
in
free.
No money. That is
And it's
tomorrow at the
early.
Grove.
Thank the Lord.
All right. We're going to hear something off the new CD. We'll take one call, then we'll hear a song. Yes? Natalie,
Yep.
19?
Yep.
You think your dad is gay?
Yes.
Why?
Because my husband said.
How old is your husband?
19 also.
19. How long have you been married?
A year this month.
Where's your mom?
They're divorced. She's in California.
Mm-hmm. And your husband said his penis tasted like poopy?
No, it's because...
Sweetie, we got a problem.
No,
Kiss
it's
me.
because he's been living with someone.
A guy?
Oh.
Yes.
How old is your dad?
He is 43.
That's a little weird.
Why are you married?
guy?
You're married so young.
What? Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Who's he living with?
His friend.
His friend?
Is it because he can't afford a place by himself?
It started out like that, yes.
Is he the governor of New Jersey?
No.
Does he? All right, let's just say, what kind of car does he drive?
He has a work car. It's a Taurus.
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 All right, that's a definite.
What does he do
push.
for a living?
He works for Denny's. He's a risk manager for more than half of the U.S.
For Denny's?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he can't afford an apartment by himself?
No, he can now. He has a lot of money now. He just bought a second home.
How long has he been living with this roommate?
Well, they both got a divorce around the same time, and it was when I was in second grade, so a long time ago. And they
They've
knew
been
each other
roommates
from
ever
birth.
since?
Right.
No.
Have you ever asked him if he's gay?
Gay.
No, I don't know. I want
to.
to. No, I don't want to.
Does he
You
ever
do-
date women?
What's that?
Does he ever date women?
He used to, yeah, all the time. And in fact, he had one lady that he was with for like 3 or 4 years, but then she had to move out of state to live with her kids because she was divorced also.
When did that end?
I was in like 6th grade.
All right. I don't
That's
know.
not
I
good,
can't
though.
see a gay guy working for Denny's.
No.
Can or you can't?
Cannot.
And he did date.
almost
He
impossible.
dated sort of normally through his 30s, sounds like.
I
Yeah.
like that a gay guy would not be working for Denny's. But,
Yeah.
Well, it's just
just-
the company
You don't
is
think
not.
he's gay? I don't want him to be gay.
Well, anyway, they do have the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity though.
But see,
think
my
about
husband
the-
also says
think
that
about the
because
fruity
they have
part.
clean their houses.
Squeegee in the shower for the Lucite shower door.
I just wonder why there
Just
aren't
look for that.
Look for the squeegee.
questions, answering questions. I have a squeegee in my shower.
Gay.
Yeah, but you're
Yes, that
Exactly.
means gay.
talking
That means
boyfriend.
remodel, and that means keeping your shower.
I bought 2 homes from gay couples, males, and
Yes.
every single thing, one thing they left behind in both homes that each
Squeegee.
time I couldn't understand what it was for, a squeegee in the shower. I was like,
Yes.
what is it? Oh, my
I'll tell you why, because there's a lot of action going on in a gay shower.
Let's hear a Lisa
And
Loeb song. We got
Things
just
are
a couple
flying.
minutes. All right.
Blood, semen, fecal matter. It's a big tornado.
Talking about that, here's my new song.
Yeah. Blood, semen, and fecal matter is the name of the new CD. And this song is called I Control the Sun. Oh, yeah, I love Lisa Loeb. Another great song from Lisa Loeb.
Thank you.
The Way It Really Is the name of the new CD. You can find her singing that song and many others down at the Grove tomorrow, 7:30 in Los Angeles. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. Well, that's the show. For we can get out of here on time for change, I want to thank the delightful Lisa Loeb, the foxy mousy Lisa Loeb.
Foxy Mouse.
Yeah, the way it really is. Name of the CD. Lisa, you come back anytime you like to talk food and vagina. All right.
And penis.
And penis.
Sorry,
It weighs heavy on my mind.
I beg your pardon, Dr. Loeb.
Speaking of penis and vagina, Jenna Jameson in tomorrow night. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello?
You say, go.
Hello?
Oh, for the love of holy Christ. Would you start singing?
Hello?
I can't.
Hello?
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.